So I'm about to cook. Just a little tour of where I live, my little humble abode. Single people out there, if you love to eat, learn to cook. I love cooking. I will cook probably more than I need, probably for like 3 or 4 people. And then I will freeze it in portion size. I'll leave it in my freezer. And today I'm going to have some bread, eggs. My cake is for later on, and my sweet is for later on. So yeah, I mean, I love to eat, so I cook. I cook anything. Maybe I should do a video on cooking. Anyways, I'll be back with you in about a few minutes after I finish eating. Oh, this is what it looks like from my balcony, if you're interested. Overlooking most of Markham, and all the way over there is the CN Tower that we're looking at right there. Anyway, so I'll be back with you in a few minutes, and we'll talk about something, I don't know. Hey guys, I'm thinking of changing the name of my channel. If you have any suggestions, let me know. I do love the Philippines, yes, and I will record why I love the Philippines, or to give you an idea of one of my impressions of the Philippines. So if you have anything that, well, if you can come up with a title, great, let me know. Thank you. Check back later. I was watching a video I just had my breakfast, I'm fine. I was watching a video with a guy, his name is George, Raising Roots, and it kind of inspired me to write my own take and probably borrow a few words from him. So here's my first impression of the Philippines. This is after about 3 days. There's a place where peace replaces anger and chaos, where one lives rather than exists, where there is more places of tranquility than here in Toronto, Canada, where the journey on foot takes longer to get to your destination because of the constant interruption of passerby greeting you with hi, hello, and you stop and have a brief conversation, where you're comfortable saying hi to a total stranger and not being greeted in return with, what do you want? Who are you? Or just being snubbed. Where your close circle of friends is enlarged by a few hundred yards in circumference instead of a couple of feet. Friend isn't friendly. We're living on 1,000 Canadian dollars monthly is better than 4,000 Canadian dollars monthly in Canada, where you mind your own business and are courteous and loving, flying under the radar, but yet noticed and belong, where you're not a stranger of a foreigner, but a friend, a companion, where you breathe, relax, take your time, and enjoy your journeys. Being in solitude from the madness and noise of the West. Being in solitude, a return to peace and quiet, where you trade convenience for stillness, noise for presence, comfort for something real, where it's not to escape or start over, but for more, much more, where you don't have to smile on the outside, numbing out in the inside, where you don't have to ask, is this it? Where you're not disconnected from most things and people around you and from oneself, where you learn to be small again, childlike in your joy and experience, where you didn't need to know much about where you are, but allow the people to teach you something deeper, that presence matters more than precision, that life doesn't need to be efficient to be beautiful, that joy isn't found in having more but needing less, where stillness doesn't feel empty but full, not crowded, not loud, just full of breath, of sky, of presence, where there's a stillness of rhythm of the journey, with nothing to prove without drama, but with truth, with nothing to prove, without drama, but truth and peace, where everything may not be perfect, no longer resisting what already is, no need to explain oneself, where you don't feel left behind, not chasing anything, but being here in the Philippines, in the right place, with the right people, in the right rhythm, where you come looking for peace, but found something even deeper, where poverty of stuff can lead to richness of soul, where slowness is not weakness, it's clarity, where real masculinity is gentle, rooted, and sacrificial, where God speaks loudest in silence, where those around you don't need to be impressive, just present, where you find not a country, but a new way of being, where at the age of whatever, 60, 70, 40, 80, whatever, plus, it wasn't too late to change, but right on time, where you didn't trade the Western dream for a fantasy, but for something real, a life with room to breathe, a rhythm that heals, family and close friends that laugh louder now, where you no longer wonder if it was time to change course, where the path isn't easy, but is sacred. Where? I'm glad you asked. The Philippines. Love you. Take care. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.